Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have this special glow about them? You know, that peaceful energy that makes you think, wow, what's their secret? Well, let me tell you something fascinating. There's a powerful practice that Muslims have been using for centuries, and it's not just any regular prayer. It's called Tahajjud, the night prayer. And trust me, what I'm about to share with you, these 10 secret benefits, they're absolutely mind-blowing. Stick around till the end, because I'll reveal how this single practice transformed my entire career. And it might just change your life too. You know what's crazy about modern life? We're all running around, super busy, but somehow feeling empty inside, dealing with stress, anxiety, feeling disconnected. Sound familiar? I get it. I've been there too. And that's exactly why I'm so excited to talk about Tahajjud today. It's this incredible night prayer that's literally been a game changer for millions of people throughout history. But here's the thing. It's not just about spirituality. What if I told you that science is actually backing up what our ancestors knew all along? That there's something truly special about those quiet hours before dawn? Let me share something fascinating with you. Scientists have been studying what happens in our brains during night prayers, and the results are incredible. When you wake up in those peaceful hours before dawn, your brain enters this unique state. It's like hitting the reset button on your mind. You know that foggy feeling you sometimes get during the day? Well, regular Tahajjud practice actually helps clear that up. Here's what's really interesting. Researchers found that people who pray during these quiet hours show increased activity in areas of the brain responsible for focus and concentration. It's like your brain gets this special tune-up that lasts throughout the entire day. I remember when I first started practicing Tahajjud. Man, the difference in my focus was unreal. Tasks that used to take me hours suddenly became so much clearer. It's like having this mental superpower that most people don't even know about. And the best part? This enhanced clarity isn't just temporary. Over time, it becomes your new normal. Imagine starting each day with crystal clear focus. Sounds pretty amazing, right? Now this is where things get really special. You see, there's something almost magical about those quiet hours when the world is asleep. No phones buzzing, no emails, no distractions, just pure silence. During Tahajjud, it's like having a private conversation with the Creator. Think about it. When everyone else is sleeping, you're awake, connecting on a whole different level. It's just you and your prayers in the most peaceful moments of the night. You know that feeling when you're trying to talk to someone in a crowded room? It's hard to focus, right? Well, during Tahajjud, it's the complete opposite. The stillness of the night creates this incredible space for connection. I remember one night specifically. It was during a really tough time in my life. I got up for Tahajjud, and in that quiet moment, everything just felt different. It's hard to explain, but it's like finding a quiet harbor in the middle of a storm. And here's what's amazing. This isn't just a one-time thing. Each night becomes an opportunity for this deep spiritual connection. But you know what's even better? This spiritual connection actually has a direct impact on your stress levels, which leads me to our next incredible benefit. Ever noticed how your mind feels like a browser with too many tabs open? The stress, the anxiety, the constant rush? Well, here's where Tahajjud works its real magic. Scientists have discovered something fascinating about prayer during these early hours. It actually reduces cortisol, our body's main stress hormone. It's like hitting a reset button on your stress levels. But it's not just about the science. When you make Tahajjud a regular habit, something incredible happens. You start developing this inner peace that stays with you throughout the day. Those things that used to stress you out, they don't hit quite as hard anymore. I had this client, let's call him Adam, who was dealing with severe anxiety. He started practicing Tahajjud consistently, and after just a few weeks, his colleagues were asking him, "What changed? You seem so different." The best part? Unlike other stress management techniques that you have to actively use during stressful moments, this calm from Tahajjud, it just becomes part of who you are. And speaking of changes, wait until you hear how this practice transforms your personal growth journey. You know how they say the best time for self-reflection is when you're alone? Well, Tahajjud takes this to a whole new level. In those quiet moments before dawn, you're not just praying. You're creating space to really look at your life, your goals, and your dreams. It's like having a daily one-on-one coaching session with yourself. What's really cool is how this time becomes your personal growth accelerator. You start seeing patterns in your life more clearly, making better decisions, and understanding yourself on a deeper level. Trust me, there's nothing quite like the clarity you get at 3 a.m. And here's what's fascinating. This personal development time actually affects how you sleep, which brings us to something that might surprise you about Tahajjud's impact on your rest patterns. Here's something that might blow your mind. Tahajjud actually helps you sleep better, not worse. I know, sounds crazy, right? Waking up in the middle of the night to sleep better? But check this out. Historically, humans used to sleep in 2 phases. Scientists call it biphasic sleep. And get this, Tahajjud perfectly aligns with this natural sleep pattern. When you wake up for Tahajjud, you're not really interrupting your sleep. Instead, you're tapping into this ancient sleep rhythm that's coded into our DNA. After Tahajjud, many people report having the deepest, most refreshing sleep of their lives. And you know what happens when you optimize your sleep like this? Your career starts taking off in ways you never expected. Let me show you what I mean. Let me share something that'll really grab your attention. Some of the most successful Muslim leaders swear by Tahajjud as their secret weapon for career success. Have you heard of CEOs who wake up at 4 a.m.? Well, many successful Muslims have been doing this for centuries. But here's the difference. It's not just about waking up early, it's about what you do in those precious moments. I've collected stories from doctors, entrepreneurs, and business leaders who credit their success to this practice. One entrepreneur told me, "Every major business decision I've made came after Tahajjud prayer." Another shared how her startup took off after she started this daily ritual. The pattern is clear. There's something powerful about starting your day with this level of focus and connection. It's like having a daily strategy session with the ultimate mentor. And guess what? This success doesn't just stay at work. It starts creating this beautiful ripple effect in your family life, which leads me to something really special. Here's something beautiful about Tahajjud. It transforms your home's entire energy. When you start your day with this peaceful practice, it radiates through your whole family. Think about it. Starting your day spiritually centered means you're calmer with your kids, more patient with your spouse, and more present in every family moment. One mother told me, "Since starting Tahajjud, my children notice how much more peaceful our mornings have become. It's like creating this invisible shield of tranquility around your home. And the best part? This peace leads to incredible productivity, which is exactly what I want to show you next. The productivity boost from Tahajjud is seriously mind-blowing. When you start your day connecting with your Creator, something magical happens to your focus and energy. Scientists have found that our brain is actually sharpest in these early morning hours. It's like having a supercharged start to your day while others are still sleeping. Your to-do list? It practically tackles itself. I've seen people accomplish more before sunrise than most do in an entire day. And here's the crazy part. This heightened productivity comes naturally, without the jitters of caffeine or the crash later. But there's something even more powerful than productivity. It's how Tahajjud helps you solve life's biggest challenges. Let me show you what I mean. You know those tough decisions that keep you up at night? During Tahajjud, your mind enters this incredible state of clarity that makes problem-solving feel almost effortless. In the stillness of night, solutions just appear. That business challenge, that family situation, everything becomes clearer. It's like having a direct line to wisdom when you need it most. Think about it. While everyone else is sleeping, you're actively working on life's biggest puzzles with a clear mind and peaceful heart. One businessman told me, "My biggest breakthroughs always come during Tahajjud." Now, speaking of breakthroughs, wait until you hear how this practice actually impacts your physical health. Let's look at some amazing science here. The timing of Tahajjud perfectly aligns with our body's natural rhythms. Research shows this early morning prayer actually boosts your immune system and regulates your hormones. People who practice Tahajjud regularly report better digestion, more energy throughout the day, and even improved heart health. It's like getting a full-body tune-up while everyone else is sleeping. And this leads us to the most transformative part of all. Everything we've talked about today, from crystal clear focus to better health, they're all connected. Tahajjud isn't just a prayer, it's a complete life upgrade. Now, I know getting started might seem challenging. That's exactly why my next video will show you how to start your Tahajjud journey in 7 simple steps. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Remember, every journey begins with a single night. Your transformation, it starts tonight. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dive deep into creating your perfect Tahajjud routine.